My husband controls my life, and I love it.
Love don't judge.
Love don't judge.
I like this channel.
It's one of our favorite channels. Because, you know, I'll be like, love wins however you want.
It is hard not to judge, though.
Yeah, I be judging. People are judgmental. What's wrong with judging? Is there anything wrong with judging?
No, I think it's healthy for people to judge, actually.
Don't people judge 24/7, 365?
Yeah, but I'm saying love doesn't judge, so the love for that.
True.
It doesn't say we can't judge.
Oh, yeah, love just can't.
I'm judging.
Yeah, I'm not love. I'm wrong. I'm judging.
This is Monica.
I'm judging too.
She fell in love with John.
Oh.
You're hot.
What up, John?
I have a thing for you.
I like John already.
You're hot?
While the pair
Play
may
the guitar?
look like your average couple from the outside, the way their relationship functions has shocked many.
I actually had like childhood friends straight out telling me that I've lost my dignity as a woman.
Did you like choose this? Or did it just happen?
Why is it that John can sleep with other women?
Okay, well, there's the line.
Can we cut?
See,
Oh, it's
see.
getting spicy.
Well, okay, so
Easy.
so that's gonna happen. So that was a preview for what's going to be coming. Okay, so and that conversation with her female friends, right? Too. So, I'm interested in that. See what her female friends have to say about it. Hopefully this is like a real scenario and not people just acting or trying to act or whatever. And hopefully this is some kind of real type of stuff because this is very rare and it's also just so cool to see and have this conversation.
Oh, here's a little dress, and here's another dress that's shorter, and then I have this.
Yeah, you have green today.
The green today?
Oh, jeez. You gotta get approved by everything.
So
Well, I mean, she asked him to. So I'm sure she picked out the outfits, and she probably asked him to pick one, or they have that dynamic set up already in the relationship, right? Seems normal to me. Women always are changing their outfits and stuff, so, aren't they? Like they never know what to pick, or never know what to wear, or eat, or yeah, like, they never know.
I like my husband to pick up my clothes
She
because
says,
I like pleasing him, so
Yeah.
I like to look hot for him.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah, understandable, fair.
Okay, honestly.
Yeah.
because then I
Nothing wrong
know
with
that I'm actually wearing what he likes.
The boobs are
Hey
real.
everyone, my name is Monica,
Yeah, sure.
and I like to please my husband John.
We have a traditional marriage, and I'm the man, and I make the rules around the house.
6 years
Just
now.
laying it
I've
out.
always
Yeah,
had a
he's pretty
submissive side,
straightforward, isn't he?
since I can remember, and I've always been
Him?
drawn to
Hey, you don't
sort of
smile.
dominant
He
males.
looks weird.
Anybody who's dealing with a woman knows they don't know what the heck to wear, right? I like Monica to dress feminine, but nice.
I enjoy being a traditional housewife because that's my love language. I love to make people I love feel good. It's not like
You don't see the traditional housewives too often.
It's just he's assertive, and I like that in a man.
Okay, yeah, this is definitely fake. Well, I mean, they're probably real people, but they're terrible actors, and they're terrible at just, being convincing as a couple. Like, it's very... But, maybe that does make it real, because they're bad actors. So... like, this is a real relationship, and I know there are still feminine and masculine relationships still in the world, but they are rare to see. And letting these people bring a camera into their house and like, hey, let me film you guys, they're like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. Yeah. I mean, yeah, real people.
For myself, I have certain rules where, keep him happy. So my mom, she taught me how to cook, how to clean, how to be a good wife, how to please my man, and...
Why they always gotta be baking and clean doing Oh, I guess she's a housewife.
It feels like a skit, but it's real.
I mean, and also there is the possibility that like she says, hey, yeah, come over on this day because it's my cleaning day and I'm going to be cleaning a whole bunch of stuff and you can film that. These things were probably planned out ahead of time, right?
John's
engineer.
John cooking it up.
Okay. What you want for breakfast today?
Would you mind making some pancakes?
Yeah, sure.
The fake skits.
Whipped cream with the pancake.
Hell yeah. Let's make some bacon too.
I mean, how fake is it? She's cooking and he's gonna eat it. I mean, there's nothing more real than that, right? Like she watching her make a meal for her husband and him sitting down eating it. I think that's one of the most realist things that there could be. Like, it's not really a skit per se, you know. It's just what he eats, you know.
Thank you. Love you.
Okay, that was the most
I
unreal.
see him check out her ass as he goes by, as she goes
Thank
back.
you. Love you.
Like he loves checking out his wife, you know. His wife is very sexy to him, like, and he likes, you know, checking her out. He's into his wife, but he sleeps with other women. So it seems like he's pretty lustful, you know. It seems like his lust is very rapid. I mean, because if he was really into what he was doing or whatever he was doing on the computer, he'd have probably flipped right back to it, because like this is, you know, she asks me what I want to eat all the time. So I mean, I'm going to go back to what I was doing, because this is important. This is money. This is whatever. Like, right? This is my hobby. Whatever. But no, he checks her out. he stares at her ass when she's walking out of the door. Like, and he sleeps with other women. I don't know about this guy. I don't know. But you know, he takes care of his household and his woman, and his woman likes it. Will I get a beer with him? Probably not. Probably not. I'll try it out. I'd probably get one beer with him, and then I'll make my judgments from there.
Okay, that was the most unreal interaction I've ever seen.
Happy the whole day, you know, throughout the day. And
Real people.
Currently, I don't see anything too crazy. She's an awfully submissive woman who enjoys her man telling her to
He doesn't seem like he's being mean to her though. I thought it was more of like a
Maybe it gets crazier.
Yeah, maybe
that
I'm-
doesn't seem
with
too.
the cameras.
Can you make pancakes? Sure. And bacon too.
Yeah, that doesn't seem too.
Okay.
It seems like it's split pretty even, right? Like he's taking care of his job, and you just take care of the house right now.
I'm assuming he's paying the bills. So, okay, let's see if there's anything else crazy.
yeah, I would say 98% of my day evolves around my husband, which I love.
I took care of everything that has to do with finances, making sure the bills are paid on time.
Like you
It's
said?
pretty natural to make most
Yeah, I got the
of
same haircut.
decisions.
Hey.
I'm more of a bulls by the horn kind of guy, whereas Monica doesn't like conflict and stuff like that.
Why is it that John can sleep with other women?
Okay, here we go.
Oh,
Hold on.
here's a twist.
Can we cut?
Yep.
So the sleeping with other women thing, first of all, it's a really small part of our relationship.
How? How in the world could that be a small part of your relationship? What are you talking about, bro? Like this. See, this guy, dude, don't smile in camera in pictures. Neither one of them does. She at least has a smile, but he's just staring at the camera and holding her. Like, hey, and he's a small part of your relationship, bro. Stop playing. Stop playing. It obviously wasn't small to her, because she was like, please cut. She don't want to talk about it. Like,
And I was cool with it, and I think it's a luxury I have that probably most guys watching this wish they had.
you're saying
That's
she was
like
cool with
Genetic programming. If you look at all other mammals, how they do it,
Facts.
typically the alpha male gets to bang all the females.
those are animals, though, bro. We not animals. We live at a higher moral conscience than animals, dude. Like, we cannot be out here in civilized society acting like animals. What are you talking about, bro?
I think it just makes for a much more relaxed
But they played him right there. He's talking about alpha male and shit, and then they point out his Tonka trucks. Hey, bro, what's wrong with his Tonka trucks, bro? That's Blair right there. And he got like the toys in the background and stuff, the emblems or statues, whatever they are.
I think it just makes for a much more relaxed.
They strategically roasted the shit out of him by
I'm alpha male.
I'm alpha male, and then
They cut to his Lego collection.
Right?
Tonka truck collection. Action figures in the back. Yeah, you go, man.
You go, Bill. Yeah, alpha male. Yeah, would you?
like a truck set. Wow.
Yeah, you need that. Maybe you need that.
There's nothing in my life that I desire that I can't have. And I think that makes me a better husband.
Baby, breakfast. Yes.
Why you walk like that?
Because he's swallowed.
Alpha.
Yummy. Smells
I
delicious.
feel like as a female, I have a different view on sex than a male does. So for a guy, it's just a fun thing. I know in my heart that he loves me. He comes home to me.
So you can still show her some love, like have a good
But does she-
laugh a little
Some
bit.
people might think that there's an imbalance in power in our relationship.
I actually had like childhood friends straight out telling me that I've lost my dignity as a woman, and I also shouldn't have children because I
Dang.
would be a horrible mom because we do what we do.
Okay, I think she would be a fantastic mom, but he probably wouldn't be all that great of a father having sex with other women.
And then
Seems like she would be a good mom though, right?
Oh my god, I
She seems like a very nice woman.
She's not like loud, rambunctious. In fact, it almost looks like they are a great couple. He's boring as fuck. She doesn't really have an urge to be a boss babe and just wants to, just cook everything.
She's not doing OnlyFans. She just wants to.
Yeah, right? She's not even doing
thank God.
anything. She truly, like the show, truly loves him.
That's a good point. She's not an OnlyFans model. OnlyFans girls please hundreds of thousands of men and have them jerk off and please them. She's pleasing one guy.
And I've seen people less attractive than her do the OnlyFans thing. So she could easily do that if she wanted.
She could.
She has a fake move.
Yeah.
Easily run that up.
But she's going out of her way to please one guy.
But he wouldn't have it, though. He would not have it. No, he would not have it.
Would you not say that OnlyFans girls go out of the way to please millions?
Yes. And she's probably getting everything she needs. You know, a place to stay, food.
He's paying the
whatever.
bills.
And yeah, she's cooking the food, but I guess he's buying it.
Well, so far all we've seen her do is use a Swiffer and make pancakes and bacon. I already do that at the motherfucking crib.
And it's like, if I'm going to someone's house too and using their stuff, I'm gonna wash it anyways. I'm gonna clean it.
I think they're making it seem like, oh God,
Yeah.
like how
You're
could
just gonna let him.
she let him do that?
And yeah, he is sleeping with other women, but she agreed to that.
She agreed to it.
And that's the thing. Open relationships.
Unless you're married, she can just say, "Oh well, I'll just leave then."
She doesn't seem mad about it. She doesn't seem like, yeah, he does this thing with her.
Well, again, she's extremely submissive, so she probably, again, she's okay with that.
He's just gonna do that one time, and then he's paying for everything else for me.
So submissive girls can't be a thing anymore?
Well, submissive equals bad in today's society.
Yeah, what?
It's you're being taken advantage of. Submissive does not equal bad. People submit to their boss, and you just, that's the role you play.
Yeah, but the sleeping with other people thing is not, conducive for him. Like, y'all were talking about her the whole entire time. Let's talk about him. Yeah, he paid the bills. Yeah, he plays guitars and engineer and all that, whatever. But like, what about him? He's not a very, nice man. Obviously, he's very, straightforward. Not a guy that you can just walk up to. But that's like, okay, that's cool. But then he thinks that there's nothing wrong with him sleeping with other women because he takes care of things at home and takes care of his woman and his household, all that kind of stuff. How does she really feel about it? Like, why isn't her feelings taken into consideration with him sleeping with other men? All we've heard her say is pause. All we've heard her say is pause about that. I mean, like, I don't think it's healthy for anybody to be so promiscuous, especially while you're in a marriage, bro. There ain't no reason to be stepping out of your marriage. Why? You're just creating a problem for your marriage. Even if they don't say anything, they act like they're cool with it. They say they're cool with it because they want to make you happy. That's the only reason why they're saying it is because they want to make you happy. But they're not okay with it.
I don't really have anything to say to the people. Just prove our lifestyle, whatever, because I don't care about them at all.
And I like that.
Oh, I'm just getting
Like-
the house ready for my friends. They're coming over. I always tidy up at home and keep the house nice and clean so John is happy and content with the house.
Hey, you ever slap on the ass, bro? This dude, he ain't. He could be a little more gentle.
Fake ass.
They gotta give him some pointers on how to act.
She's got a blonde friend and a black friend. Let's just see.
What? Kitchen? I didn't even know there was people here.
What's going on with your marriage?
Well, you know, the whole
Right into it.
Why not?
I'll hang out for a little
The
bit.
cameras are here.
Shut down.
This shows you how, and we've had experience with this.
Oh.
People are terrible actors. Holy shit.
My
Yeah.
husband, he didn't know what the fuck to do. He said, action. Babe, your friends coming over?
You see the camera and it's like, they like shut off.
Yeah, like the second you put this metal device in front of
Like
someone,
shoots like a beam at you that like doesn't allow you to talk anymore.
like
And it's just like a little metal, not really
it's
nothing.
a cylindrical shaped metal
Glass.
tube.
Subconsciously, you want to
Look the
please.
best.
Yeah, you want to be the best, so then your brain probably just, you don't have enough time, so you glitch.
I've seen a lot of people, they just don't have a knack for it. The same way I don't have a knack for math or science, some people just can't for the life of them.
Yeah, if you put a math sheet in front of me, I might glitch right now.
I'll glitch on that.
It takes special training. Not special training, but I mean, it takes training to be in front of a camera. It does take training to act on the stage. I've been in multiple acting classes, improv classes, on stage. I've even been in front of some cameras. Like, it's not exactly easy. I mean, like, you got to give them a little bit of credit, like, because it does. If you don't, go through the training to do it, then you're not going to be that good at it. It's just like anything, it's just like with this trigonometry thing. You need to be taught how to do that kind of stuff. Like, but if you are taught how to do it and you don't practice at it, then it's not going to be good. Like talking in front of this camera right now, like, I know how to do it. I know what is entertaining. I know how to do it because I've had a little bit of training in it. Now, if you have anything, criticisms, I will take them. Like, I'm like, give them all to me. Like, because this is like fairly a little bit newer, always being in front of a camera instead of just on stage. But still, like, I will take the criticisms, please. Like, but yeah, you cannot blame people for being bad actors, especially regular people who are just living a regular life, and then they post some stuff on Instagram, and then some people hit them up and like, hey, can we bring cameras into your house? Like, how kind of like awkward that is, like, for just people to just bring cameras into your house when you've never been on camera before like that, or been performing for anybody before like that, because always in the back of your mind, it's gonna affect everything you do. Every little move you make, that thought in the back of your mind that the camera is there, it's gonna affect everything. So I can't really blame it. Like, it's okay.
What's going on with your marriage?
Well, the whole traditional housewife kind of thing, and
Is that how they talk?
my husband kind of be with other people as well. So
Is that part of the traditional?
No, maybe not that part, but me being a housewife, we never really talked about it though. So you kind of never knew how
Oh, this is weird.
it's working. I do
He's saying she's fine with it. I told you at the beginning. He's saying she's fine with it, but she's saying without him there, with the cameras on, knowing that he's going to see this playback to her friends, we never really talked about it. Hey, that's damning. Hey, that's the line. That's the line that people are also upset about. They're probably upset with the cooking and cleaning and all that kind of stuff too, but they're probably upset with the cooking and cleaning and her still knowing that he sleeps with other people. I told you it was a big deal.
whatever.
I know John's great
Why is she looking
and
at
all, but like, what does he do?
Takes out the trash, fixes with the car, manly thing.
Pays the bills.
So cringe.
He's taking care of your friend.
Does
Right.
that ever make you mad? Like, do you ever feel like it's not fair?
So I'm totally fine with being. I love being a housewife.
Don't you feel like you spend way too much time doing some cooking and cleaning Well, you could just outsource it and follow your own passions.
No, I think it's my
No. It is her passion to be a housewife. Just because that's not your passion, don't try to convince her not to follow her passion of being a housewife. She just told you she loves being a housewife. That's probably why she lets him cheat. But hey, she loves being a housewife, so she's not going to interrupt that. This is a complicated situation.
passion to take care of my husband.
Would he cook you dinner?
That's her passion. That
I
would.
think it's my passion to take care of my husband.
Bro, see, like her passions, her friends' passions are not the same. Like they're completely different. Do not. That's a tricky thing that women do to try to get you to come on to the side of the feminist side of the fence when you are happy exactly where you are at, trying to convince you to be like, oh my god, like you sleep with other people, like yeah, that's a problem, but hey, everything else is taken care of. I don't like the guy sleeping with other people, but she's still there. She is making her own decisions and her own choices, and she is telling you straight up, I am passionate about taking care of my husband and taking care of my house. That's another issue that we got to work out, and we will work it out, but what I am passionate about is being a housewife.
Would he cook you dinner?
So who
If you were
cares?
sick?
Probably.
Or pregnant?
I mean, if I was sick.
Yeah, they're trying to push this narrative that it's bad.
Yeah.
When she's saying, well, yeah, my passion is my husband.
I love looking after. I love being a caregiver.
And then they're like, no, well, let's really uncover. What is it? What's the issue here?
No, there's no issue. I love my husband. I just want to do as much I can to make him happy.
But like, what is he doing? Like,
Well, he pays the bills. He pays for the whole house, the mortgage. He fixes the car, cuts the grass. Like the kind of guy shit.
none of this seemed wrong.
I'm looking for the
I was
crazy
waiting
part.
him to have some like out of pocket
Yeah.
expectations and standards.
Like, had her on a leash or some crazy shit.
Now bark for me, like some shit like that.
He literally said, "Oh, your friends going over? Oh, I'll leave." And just like,
All the
yeah.
pancakes.
Oh yeah, and like
She made pancakes.
He wasn't even like, these fucking suck. Go back in there and make them again.
Yeah.
He was like, thanks, babe. Like,
It's a pretty normal day in the life.
you know, exactly. They're trying to uncover something there's nothing to uncover.
I just love my husband. What? There's something wrong here. Well, I'm single and hate my life. You need to hate yours too. He's abusing you, right? Verbally, right? You're a victim, right?
Did you like choose this?
Yeah.
Or did it just happen?
It just happened. I didn't choose
Did
this.
you just like choose this?
I just feel like
God.
you're such an alpha, though.
I'm definitely not an alpha at home.
Said I'm not.
You're dead.
Hey, ladies, what's going on here?
So Monica tells us that you have a traditional relationship.
Yes.
Yeah.
That all the time she had to scurry away to make you dinner. It was like enforced.
Is she a therapist or what is this? This is an intervention?
You're a Virgo, aren't you?
Anyways, that's my cue.
Yeah, exactly. That is, yeah. Astrology shit. Yep.
Well, I guess that tied it up.
Well, you're in my
She was too afraid to ask him about the cheating thing. She was like, "Oh, she tells us that you have a traditional relationship." Like, you wanted to ask him, like, "Why are you cheating on your wife? Why do you think it's okay to be sleeping with other women?" Like, if that was a guy right there, if there was a gay guy, sit down. Can you explain to us why you are sleeping with and it would have probably ended it with her crying and all this kind of other stuff. Like with him, just laying it out straight because that's what he do. Like when I'm telling you, bro, when you are truly masculine and you come up to feminine women, they will crumble up under you, bro. Or masculine women, masking their femininity side. When you are truly in your masculine, that wall will break.
my house, so y'all could go.
When I first found out about John
here are
and
the real
Monica's
thoughts.
relationship, I guess you could say I was a little bit thrown off because I feel
Good
like
looks.
they come off as being pretty equal. But then when she just said that she was a traditional housewife, I guess I just don't really know what that means.
Yeah, I was a little surprised because it just doesn't seem like her. She's such a strong-minded woman.
She'll definitely make
It seemed
little
like
funny
her,
comments
though.
Like, oh, my husband's got.
Look at what y'all doing. Look at where y'all at. Look at their house. They're drinking wine, probably in the middle of the day. There are cameras in her house recording her life. Strong-minded woman? Yeah. Yeah, she's a strong-minded woman. Look at what she has done. Look where she at. She living a life. She's happy. She told you her passion is taking care of her husband. She is not too many people are living their passions. Are brave enough to live their passions. In this world, like, it is not the traditional thing to do to be this traditional. In this world, this tradition ain't tradition. But it is for her. So, and it's her passion. And you can't be so confused. And she says she doesn't know what that means. Like, oh man, like, yeah, you probably won't ever know what true love from a man is either. So, God, they gonna be together forever. They look like y'all still single, and yeah, let's watch the rest.
To eat, and I didn't think she was actually serious.
I can see how people that don't know us might think, oh, that's not healthy, or that's like...
He's probably just annoyed that he's just shooting this.
I think if you're a good
They probably
person
paid him no good.
and you're with somebody that you really, really love and you're soulmates, it's a whole different thing. I love my marriage and I love him, and I don't feel
Can we
like
go?
there's anything stopping us from living like this always.
That is crazy how they tried to spin a sweet woman, like, and try to make her seem like some sort of, like, victim or something. I don't.
The friends had a whole negative attitude towards the whole time.
She said, "You're an alpha." She said, "No, I'm not.
Yes.
I'm a girl, bruh."
And she also said, well, I just don't understand what that even means. But the whole time she's like, why would you're doing this? Why would you do that? Already like some sort of condescending tone. Or
I don't know what a traditional woman means, but you could assume that woman who was having the critiques, the friend, she wants a traditional guy. Does she want a guy who's 5 feet tall, broke, ugly, and not confident? Is that what the other girl wants? No. The friend would probably want a traditional man, but she doesn't want to adhere to, I guess, being traditional, which is she's allowed to do. But you don't gotta.
Because it comes with, hey, you clean up, you do the housework, you make the meals, and I'll do everything else. She don't want to do that. She want things to be 50-50. Like, that's a thing.
I hate on the friend for it. Please don't insult traditional marriages by calling this traditional. Him explaining how he's an alpha male with the camera zooms in on his toy truck collection.
Yeah, they violated
it. They blasted.
You also saw they did the strategic thing, her making the pancakes with him playing video games.
Yeah, like...
As if that's all he does all day.
Yep.
Well, who's paying for that big ass house? His beats, whatever, must make sense.
Yeah, he can't be sitting there all day playing video games.
Everything he does is for himself, and everything she does is for him. That's not a traditional marriage or an alpha male. That's being in a toxic relationship with
an a-hole.
With an a-hole.
I'm sorry, but he came in there and talked to her friends. He pays the bills for the house that she lives in. It pays for the food that she eats. He pays for what she wants to clean up with. He pays for all of it. What you mean he don't do anything for her? Yes, but that stuff's for him too, but it's not all just for him. She there too. You saw you saw him look at her ass when she walked out. He is happy to have her there. Hey, he is happy for her to be there as long as she's doing her part, and she's passionate about doing her part, so it works out. The sleeping with the other people thing, though, is just like, bro, you could be better than this. Like, you could be literally better than that, man. Like, you could be better than this woman who does everything for you and sleeps with other people, and you obviously lied. And you said that she's fine with it, when obviously when you were gone, she said you weren't fine with it. And her friends weren't brave enough to, sit you down and ask you and nothing. So, what are you going to do? Like, you ain't, like, nobody's saving her because she's exactly where she at. She's fine with exactly where she at.
she's gonna need years of therapy if she ever runs away from this psychopath. You can tell he doesn't even love her. Well, it just seemed like he had no personality.
Yeah, he just seemed like he ain't got nothing going on.
And it seemed like he didn't even want to shoot that day. He's okay.
But did she seem like she had a personality either? It seemed like they were perfect for each other. People were not fucking with this, but did I miss something where he slapped her over the head or something?
Or like, it's not my relationship.
Like, and I think people are thinking that she's trapped in this relationship and he's forcing her to do this, but it seemed like she was willing.
If she doesn't have to work and all I gotta do is cook and clean, she's like, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, and a lot of people are okay with doing that.
I think there are plenty of people that would prefer to just do that.
Yeah, there's far worse toxic relationships than this. There's people that are actually hitting each other in their relationship.
It's totally one thing to have a dom-sub relationship. It's another for a woman to openly say her purpose in life is to please her husband. No, you are a person too, and being a sub doesn't mean you don't matter. I don't think she explicitly said she doesn't matter and thinks she has no worth.
Well, you also can't tell someone else what their purpose is.
Well, what about look at a mother's love for her child? Mothers, specifically, literally dedicate their life to the well-being and happiness of their children. Or are people saying that, oh, if you're a mother, then you're a slave and you can't, and it sucks? No, like...
No, I love my child, I love this person, so I'm going to take care of this.
And some people never have children, they love their husband just as much as they would if they did have a child.
Women, and I would say mothers specifically, have this innate nurturing aspect about them where they will put their offspring ahead of their own needs, ahead of their own thing. Like, you see it all the time.
And it's like, yeah, people spend a lifetime to find love, and then when you find it, what are you supposed to do? Go do separate passions and do your...
No, well, we're in love.
We're in love.
I love my kids. I want to do everything for them. I want to make them happy, give them the best setup. What do you need? I'll be right there.
She found somebody she loved and now wants to cater to him and take care of him.
And she wants to love him every day that she's alive. Bro, I don't find anything strange about that. He was a bit weird and had no personality and kind of a dork, and she didn't seem like she had much of a personality, but they seemed like they were perfect for each other.
Yeah, but then again, we don't know about, okay, yeah, he leaves her, and then what's the mental that went, I don't know what goes all in it, but it didn't seem bad to me.
This video is making me proud of leaving my recent toxic relationship. I'm sending all strength to this woman to do the same. That was toxic? That's not toxic. No. Toxic is someone that beats you, someone that screams at you and like belittles, like, is this toxic? I think people just use these buzzwords. Toxic, drama. Oh, Lord. Love, don't judge.
Everybody looks at this as like some kind of 1930s, 1940s type of relationship, and obviously what they aren't showing is him like grabbing her up and like throwing her across the room and, you know, being this, you know, really toxic and, you know, abusive husband, because that's what it looked like back then. And I'm just like, you know what, like, you're making a lot of assumptions just to like, what, entertain yourself, just to be right about, you know, pretty much nothing. I mean, you can't really sit here and say what goes on in somebody else's relationship when they keep telling you that they're happy. Why don't you just listen to them and just be like, okay, like, well, if you ever need me, then I'm here. Why have so many questions? Like, why can't we just have fun? Like, why can't we just, you know, go to the movies or something? I don't know, like, go to a concert. Let's actually be friends. Like, she has some fake friends. Like, you need better friends, mommy. You need friends that are actually wives and actually do what you do or are passionate about what you do. Like, get these friends out of here. They don't even understand your life. Like, share, subscribe.